Hey guys, welcome back to another Flesh and Blood video. So today we're doing something a little different. Right now I'm doing ProQuest testing. I'm really stuck between two decks. One is Control Dash and the other one is Icelander. I was playing Control Dash today and I had a very interesting matchup. I am playing Control Dash like the hard, like Jacob Ball from US Nats style Control Dash. And I'm playing against the Nitro Mechanoid Dash, or like the Mecha Godzilla Dash as I've been calling it. And it's the first time I've actually seen a list or played against it. And the video, like the game was just like fun, and there was a lot of back and forth, and so I kind of enjoyed it, and I enjoyed the play style, and I just wanted to share that with you guys. The Mechanoid was actually pretty cool. It did a lot of good blocking for my opponent, and it had some pretty good attacks. It's where they got most of their damage from. So it's a pretty cool game. I wanted to share it with you guys. But thanks for stopping by, guys. Hope you enjoy the video. Let's see. Oh, Dash. Player 2 will go first. So that tells me immediately they're not trying to race us. So we're playing against Control Dash. We want we probably just want the legs, Tunic, Skullcap, and then what are we doing here? So we're playing Control Dash. I mean, maybe these aren't the cards. Maybe we don't want the Tunics. Or the Fighting Spirits, I mean. Alright. So we'll keep the Hearts in. We'll keep the Sink Belows in. Probably that all you got, I imagine, is probably worth here. Springboard is probably worth. E-Strike seems pretty mid. Oasis Respite seems okay. Hey, what's going on, baby? Maybe we'll cut those and try that. Gonna be honest. I'm not sure. Oh, they're playing Mecha Godzilla Dash. They are indeed playing Mecha Godzilla Dash. They did not boost, so I'm going to give them Zipper Hit. We're going to go bottom. We're going to get in for 2. Would have loved to have seen an item. Did you say Godzilla Dash? Yes, I've been calling this variation of Dash Mecha Godzilla Dash because they try to make this giant like 5/5 4/4 thing that just they try to do that over the course of the game. So I've been calling it that. So we're getting no value off the heart, but I am going to pitch the heart here because, I mean, we need to get rid of it. We want to see a second cycle. We need to see items quick because they are trying to set up and play the whole. They are trying to play the massive piece. I can't remember what it's called, like Mechanoid or something like that, but we need to find items quick because the faster we can put pressure on, the faster we can end the game. They need 3 hyperdrivers. So they're starting the game with a hyperdriver to be able to find it faster. So, oh, they are going to boost. They're playing blue Scramble Pulse. I'm just going to take 1 here. Yeah, again, I'm just gonna take 1 here. Like these the one pointers leaking through just. Alrighty then. Get my tunic out of the way, huh? Well, I have to say I didn't see that coming. I will give my opponent that. So we're gonna go top. We're gonna play Sift. We're gonna put 2 cards on the bottom. I am going to attack my opponent for 2. We're gonna go again. I'm gonna load the pistol, and then I'm gonna play Purifier because this is a very good spot for us, in my opinion. If I'm able to keep most of my cards here, if I'm able to keep most of my cards and like pistol once and then throw the Fighting Spirit, that would be pretty cool. Nice turn. Yeah, dude, that was a really good turn. I was like being able to so Whisper of the Oracle is like a really good card in this deck, in my opinion, because like when you're not just like blocking every turn, you can actually set up items and do a lot of cool things. So being able to opt twice, opting 2 and then finding blue card into like item is insane there. Like, could not have asked for a better outcome. Something tells me they have the Mecha Godzilla piece in their arsenal already, which honestly scares the crap out of me. Because once we get to that point in the game, like, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's not that bad for us. I don't know. Like, I've never actually played against the Mechanoid Dash list, so. And then we get to throw 6 and gain a life. So, I mean, maybe, like, I think throwing, like, getting rid of the red. I think getting rid of the red Fighting Spirits was the correct decision. They did not boost, so I can, that all you got for 3. I can 3 them, and then I can load. Actually, I'm just going to take this 4 here. I can arsenal the Springboard Somersault. So I get to attack them, reload the pistol, and then I get to go get a chamber because 9's more than 8. There's anybody watching who doesn't really play Dash that regularly, and they don't understand what I mean when I say 9 is more than 8. Let me know. I'm happy to explain where I get that logic. Alright, so this all red hand is a little weird. It looks like we're about to find out pretty quickly if they have the Mecha Godzilla card. So we're just going to attack for 6 here. I'm going to play the Sigil here. The Sigil... I mean, I guess pitching Sigil does allow me to... make my turn 9 instead of 6. Which, considering they might be putting the Godzilla thing into play, might be worth doing. Not sure. Have you decided this is what you're going to play? I'm honestly not sure yet. I'm still all over the place about what I should play. Like, I still might play Icelander. Yeah, so I mean, pitching the Sigil of Solace means that this is worth 3 points now, and it's worth 3 points later. So I don't know. I'm just getting to put as much damage, push as much damage as possible. We're gonna go Oasis Respite, Sigil. That all you got? Yep. This thing attacks for 8. I'm just going to take 3 here. Really wish I had Tunic, because Tunic, I mean, like, the Tunic resource would be so valuable. Like, we will show them Meganetic Shockwave. Oh, I didn't select 2 items. I submitted only 1, so it messed the game up. That's my fault. Sorry, opponent. We're going to do this rounds on me and Shockwave. I don't have to add anything to the board. And I'm just going to somersault this here. I'm curious to see what this attacks for. With more than 1 action card. Alright, so I'm going to take 3 here. And then I'm going to get to 9 them. So I feel like I'm still trying to fatigue them. So they just get the block for free once with the Mechanoid here. It has Temper. Alright, well they only get to do that so many times. So that's cool at least. Oh, they're keeping their entire hand. Okay. And then... are they going to block again for 3? Because it will be exactly for 3 this time, I think. He has 8 times overpower, is what the 8 means, I think. Oh, gotcha. Okay. And they have a sink below? I mean... so we're going to go Shockwave, Throttle, then the... ooh. Does this mean they're just going to try and attack with this thing a bunch? Okay. I'm just going to Fate Foreseen this here. I'm probably just going to put that on the bottom. I don't really think I want that at this point in the game. 6 with overpower. Alright, well. Block as many times as we can here. Jeez. Take 5, go to 15. Yeah, this is rough. I only got 4 more turns of this, so, I mean, that's good, I suppose. Means we just have to get through the rest of this. The Springboard Somersault is not something I really want to block with. So I need to keep the Somersault, but... Hey, Starring Darkness. Thanks for the follow, I appreciate it. I'm blocking here because it gains us a life. We're going to have to hold the Sunkiss. They chose not to boost. Okay. I mean, that's fine. I'm going to go to 17 and Arsenal this. Like, we're just playing defense at this point. I'm 11 cards up, and I have to survive long enough to get through this. Is basically how I'm seeing the game so far. And something that I wasn't thinking about very much is that I probably shouldn't have blocked with the skull cap here, because I'm going to be lower than the rest of the game for the most part. So that felt like a pretty dumb one to attack with. I don't think they have a way of assembling Nitro Mechanoid another time. So I think if I block 2 here, I'm blocking ineffectively, so I don't think I should block. That's my logic. I'm not going to pay, but I am going to Somersault. So I can put pressure on, or I can put another Purifier in play. I think putting another Purifier in play is the correct play here. Or maybe it's putting on pressure, because if I'm putting on pressure, then they're forced to block. I don't know. I still think this is the correct play here. And then I get to Arsenal defense reaction. So I still have a last-ditch effort in the deck, so I don't think that blocking with my 2 last-ditch efforts here is going to be bad for me. I am going to Fate Foreseen this. I'm going to put that on the bottom. 2 Purifiers and 2 Chambers is plenty to win the game. I think I'm just supposed to take 2 here. And then they don't have go again. I mean, this is good because this is just like a free turn for me to get in with. Now, I know that they unblock with the Mechanoid here, but... would have liked to have seen another defense reaction, or like an Oasis Respite would be really good. Have we played any Respites yet? I think I played 1, but I can't remember. No, I have not played any. I mean, they have the life total to give here, so they can just not block if they don't want to. Heart's a good one to draw here. I'm not a huge fan of drawing 2 that all you gots, but again, I think I'm supposed to take 2 here. I don't want to block inefficiently. Need to keep as many blues as possible, so I'm just going to use that all you got. Unfortunately, we're not going to get the hair in my mouth. not going to get the effect, but and it did grant go again. Take 3, go to 7. We get to gain a life. And then I get to pistol them. I get to come in for 9 here, so this is pretty good. Like, every single piece of interaction that I have that gains me life has been so relevant during this game. I would like to think about, like, where I would be at if I still had my tunic. Like, not getting to keep my tunic has been pretty bad for me, honestly. Now, this feels like a very effective turn to pitch the Sift. Yeah, this... Yeah, we're just going to pitch the Sift to Respite here. It nets us a life, so I think that's very good. We go to 9 here, and we take nothing. So I get to reveal both cards. And then... just going to leave that in my hand. Might as well block 5 here. They only have 2 more attacks of 6 left. And me being at 8 puts me in a decent spot. I just need to... Alright, good. So Sigil of Solace is really sweet there. Because it just basically means I'm at 11. Did grant go again. They're about to run out of cards, though, so... Giving up 1 point to go to 7 here is okay. Maybe you have a chance. Yeah, I mean, we're about to fatigue them. Like, and this is something that I don't really talk about, that I haven't talked about a lot on stream. But if you're playing the Dash Mirror, whoever's blocking is winning the game. Like, I would argue that with anybody. Because if you are boosting, you are spending 2 cards for like every 1 card I'm spending. And so you're going to run out of cards. Like, it's just... So yeah, like, I think we're going to be able to fatigue him here. So we're going to get to load everything, play Sigil, go back to 10, and then Arsenal to Springboard Somersault here. And then there's our last Purifier. We'll probably just end up arsenaling that, honestly, and we'll save it for whenever we need to put it into play to win the game. Like, our opponent can only boost 1 time here. Our opponent probably realizes that the game is over with, but we'll play it out. So we're just going to go Somersault here, take 2, go to 8. Insert Blake argument here. Oh, that's so true. That is so true. What is this? Oh, they're playing Reinforce the Line. Interesting. So... yeah, I mean, I'll just keep our life total up here. And then our opponent concedes. So, yeah, like, we didn't even really win the game. We just had to not die. Okay, so the matchup was... I mean, I want to say it was close because I was at 8 life, but they ran out of cards. The there's a few key talking points here in my opinion. One, the line where he had what's commonly referred to as the Tribone, where he went T-Bone, Meganetic Shockwave. That was a really cool line. And the fact that he got my Tunic and got a counter off of my Arcanite Skullcap pretty early into the game was actually really beneficial for him. I'm not sure if I got any counters off of my Tunic. I may have gotten one, I'm not sure. But it was really interesting to see that and to see that happen. That really, I put a lot of pressure on me, and I thought, okay, hopefully the cost of my Tunic isn't going to, like, you know, cause me to lose the game at some point. It ended up not, but it was very close, and it did make me sweat a little bit. One of the other points of the game is when he actually put the Mechanoid into play, he blocked all 3 of my pistol shots immediately the first turn, I'm pretty sure, or he blocked 2 of them at least. And that was interesting because it's just free blocking for him. And he knows I'm on the pistol game plan, so he knows that that's like his only things he's really having to block. And so, I don't know, like, he got a lot of free block out of it, and he got some really good damage. The overpower mechanic was actually really good. He pushed through 3 points, 3 or 4 different occasions there, just because of the overpower keyword there. His high octane turn with the Mechanoid out was really cool. I thought that was pretty fun. The Mechanoid dash deck seems cool, but honestly it kind of feels like a meme if you want the truth. Like, I don't know, like, all I did was just block and try to fatigue my opponent out, and that was all I had to do. I did end up fatiguing my opponent. You know, like, my opponent was pretty low, and I was going to be able to turn the corner with the pistol items and kind of go off a little bit there. But I don't know, like, it just felt... I was pretty worried. Like, I felt like my back was against the wall for most of that game, and then all of a sudden it just kind of... I looked up and I was like, okay, I'm going to be able to block and just get out of this and just stop my opponent from really being able to do anything. So I thought this was a really fun game to show. One, I think Control Dash, like hard Control Dash and Mechanoid Dash are not very commonly played decks, at least in the circles that I run in. So I thought it was fun to see that and to watch the gameplay. But yeah, if you guys liked anything or disliked anything, hit me in the comments below. I'd love to hear about it. But thanks for stopping by, and I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. See you next time.